United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, the first item on our agenda is public comment. Is there anyone here from the public who wishes to make comments? Come on up, Jen.
Good afternoon. Jen Keggy with the Delaware Public Health District, and just a few updates. We have finally gotten our staff trained, or we have a few trainers that can offer CPR, first aid, stop the bleed courses. So we're offering that now. There's a fee associated with it to get the actual certification in the card. We also launched our care coordination program. So this is new to us. We hired a community health worker, and her primary job is to help link individuals in need of, if they're looking for health insurance or food insecurity issues, if they don't have a medical provider, employment, housing, those sorts of, it's a whole laundry list of about 20 different pathways that she can help somebody with. So we have a referral link up on our website. We're just promoting that. We're working with all of our partners to start referring clients that we could assist with that program. And then I think some of my staff are working with you guys on the Olentangy Safe Routes to School planning. And then I believe after the first of the year, we're going to be meeting with some of your staff in Source Point to talk about doing some community engagement sessions with older adults to kind of see what they're interested in, what needs we're missing. We do our big community health assessments, which are great. They give us some data, but getting to actually talk with the residents and seeing, what is actually affecting them in their neighborhoods is a lot richer data for us. So we look forward to kind of working on that with you guys. Any questions about anything?
I don't have any.
Good. Okay. If you need anything, and hopefully you all have a good holiday.
Yeah, happy
See
holidays.
you next year. Okay, next we have general announcements. Are there any announcements?
We had our annual holiday event, I guess so like a week and a half ago at this point. We had a great turnout. Santa was there, came in on the fire truck. We collected a couple 100 pounds of toys, right, Michelle, Val? Something like...
Chief, do you remember the pounds?
I'm blanking.
7?
That's what I was thinking, 600 something, yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you to the community for that. Thank you to Orange Friends Church, donated cookies, Big B Coffee. We purchased hot chocolate from them, but they donated the coffee we were giving away. It was we had orange, like an orange jazz combo from Orange High School, and then Olentangy High School Jazz Band came, so that was fantastic. And a number of different Girl Scout troops helped us out as well, and obviously our staff went above and beyond as usual to make it super fun and festive. So thank you to everybody who participated.
And the train was really popular, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
And the weather was lovely, so that was
It was the
wonderful.
best ever.
Yeah.
We also had our Wreaths Across America ceremony this past Saturday at 10 a.m. Thank you to all of the members of the community that came out to that. I think we had roughly 20 or so volunteers, more than enough hands to help lay wreaths. It was appreciated by everyone. I'm looking forward to having that program again next year as well. And the other update that I just wanted to provide, tomorrow at 10 a.m. there's a ribbon cutting for Peyton and Peppy Boutique at Evans Farm.
What's that?
I believe, well, I'll mostly be going to find out, but I believe they sell small gifts and things of that nature.
Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll join.
So.
Will they be requesting liquor license?
No, I don't believe so.
Not that we know, okay. That sounds fun. And that's at
But-
10 a.m.?
Yes,
fun.
yeah. Good to see another small business opening in the community.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Do you have any?
I have a couple. So we are in the middle of our holiday light fight, which runs until December 31st at midnight. So we'll announce the winners of that probably at the first meeting of next year. And I also wanted to point out, we did this a couple weeks ago, but Orange Township opted into the Winter 100 program through Preservation Parks. And, with the opening of McCammon Creek Park, we wanted to join the Winter 100 Challenge. And so if anybody wants to walk 100 miles with me for the first 3 months of the year in the winter, we will be exploring the parks, and just thankful that we have such a great park system here. So
Do I have to walk in the parks, or can I just walk in the neighborhood with my dog?
as long as you walk outdoors, but it is encouraged to go to the preservation parks.
Which we have two beautiful parks
Yes.
here in the township, Shale Hollow and McCannum Creek.
And how do I get some sort of paper to track my walking? Is that-
We will coordinate that
Okay.
on our end. So
Put it
any
out on the
Orange
website and
Township
everything.
staff or anybody up from the team will document that, and just let us know when you're walking.
Fun. And the community can participate in that as well,
Yes,
correct?
yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
That's pretty cool. And I just wanted to thank our fire department who, last Wednesday, I played soccer at Toka Soccer, and a person that actually plays on a team I used to play against had a heart attack. They subbed off. They're actually only 51, and they subbed off the field, and they collapsed. And our goalie stopped playing and gave CPR and found the EDs, and was able to my understanding, help stabilize him, get him back going. And during the few minutes it took for our truck to come, and they worked on him for a really long time and took him to the hospital. And I believe he's still admitted today. They took the ventilator off a couple of days ago, and we're waiting for some blood issues. This is all personal information from a friend, not from our fire department. So it was a lot of people working together. I just wanted to thank the fire department and our goalie for saving a life, working together, because, every minute counts, and he was so young, and I don't think they even noticed it right away. So thank you very much. I guess soccer is a dangerous sport for the 50-plus. It makes me think about it. Yeah, Robin's still good to go.
Some of us under the age of 50.
I know, I'm like, should I quit, So they did a great job, and yeah, it makes you think, second guess things. So thank you very much for that, Chief. So next we have, let's see here, agenda changes. Are there any changes to the agenda?
I have a couple. Under the admin agenda report, I do want to add Nationwide Hotel and Conference Center agreement. Under consent agenda, I do need to, just the count language was wrong for the Norfolk Southern invoices. That should be general. And then, am I adding Bell Canyon? I'm adding another Bell Canyon right-of-way. Yes, I'm sorry. We had another right-of-way acquisition come in at the last minute for Nicoya Homeowners Association. So that's added. And then the fire report has an additional item to accept donation.
Any other changes? Okay, next we have the consent agenda approval. Does anyone have questions?
Do you know, hold on, maybe the answer. Okay, never mind. I was just gonna ask for the amount of the Nicoya Homeowners Association, but it shows up on the journal, so we're good, sorry.
Okay, I make a motion to approve the consent agenda for the regular meeting held on December 18th, 2024, to include the following resolutions. Resolution 24-364, approving the electronic record of the proceedings from the regular trustee meeting held on December 4th, 2024, and Resolution 24-365, approving purchase orders, then and now purchase orders, and blanket purchase orders as listed.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringo?
Yes.
Trustee Knapp?
Yes. Okay, next we have the zoning report. Mr. Duffy?
Good afternoon, trustees. I'll walk us through the zoning hearings and meetings report. There are a few updates on this since this one was finalized, so I'll go through those with you all. So starting off, there was, and then you can see the time and date reflected on the screen there. We did have a hearing previously scheduled for this evening at 5 o'clock. The applicant has requested that their application be tabled for the time being, so that hearing is canceled. We will not be holding that meeting here at 5 o'clock. I did send out an email to the neighbors in that area letting them know that. But if anyone was planning on attending the 5 o'clock hearing this evening, it will not be happening. If and when that application does come back, we will go through our standard notification process of sending regular mail, USPS, to nearby residents, as well as the email contacts that we have. So at this point, I don't have an update for when that next hearing would be, but it may be a few months out. They requested a tabling to have adequate time to address revisions to their site plan.
And did we put that on the website?
Yes, that is on the
Okay, good.
website.
And Facebook, too.
Yes.
Okay.
Moving on, tomorrow evening, we do have a Board of Zoning Appeals meeting. We have gone over that previously, so just a reminder, there are one sign variance for wall sign height, one sign conditional use for the Dog Distilling Company on East Powell Road, and then one setback variance for a residential deck on Coaster Trace. Moving into 2025 with the Orange Township Zoning Commission, we do have a few meetings scheduled. So the first is Tuesday, January 7th at 6:30 p.m. That is a continuation of the proposed amendment of the Evans Farm Development Plan for the proposed Epcon Communities development that is proposed at that location off of South Old State. Again, that is January 7th here at 6:30, and that was continued from the November meeting. I believe they are working on some updates to their site plan. That is the older version. I don't have the newer version yet, but expecting that to come in the next week or two. We do have meeting scheduled with the Board of Trustees for the proposed Vision Acquisitions project near the corner of Home and High. That is scheduled for Wednesday, January 8th, here in this room at 5 p.m. To hear their proposal for construction of 220 multifamily units on that site. It is my understanding that they may be working on some revisions to their plans as well. I have not received anything, but if and when I do receive those, I will pass those on to you as well and make the community aware. Finally, it's not reflected on the written report because it just came in at the end of last week, but we did receive another amendment request for amendment of a planned commercial district for property on East Powell Road to add a marijuana retail dispensary as a permitted use in that zoning district. So that you'll see that reflected on the next zoning report, but the zoning commission hearing for that will be January 14th at 6:30 p.m. Any questions on the report?
No, and I did want to announce also, I forgot, Mike and I both went to the Chick-fil-A grand opening. I forgot about that. Seems like it was so long ago, but.
Busy week.
It was been a very busy week, and it was really fun, and I think it was, I guess the grand opening was the next day, but we were all invited for the ribbon cutting, and it was really fun, and Eric was there also, and. The cow was there, and yeah, it was pretty cool. And it's owned by actually an Orange Township resident who lives in Riverbend. So, yeah, so the mom has a couple kids, and she just relocated from somewhere out west to open it. So, yeah, it was pretty cool, and the food was great, and I wanted to welcome them to our community. Meant to mention that earlier. Okay, proceed, Robin.
All right, and then we do have 4 resolutions before you. So this is our zoning board appointments for 2025 moving forwards. So there were 4 seats that were up. So there was 1 regular seat for Board of Zoning Appeals, 1 alternate seat for Board of Zoning Appeals, 1 regular seat for Zoning Commission, and 1 alternate seat for Zoning Commission. We put out a call a few weeks back for any residents who were interested in serving on one of the zoning boards. And we had a very good pool of applicants. I want to thank everybody who took the time to send their resume and express interest in being willing to serve their community. A lot of townships and municipalities really struggle to find applicants for these boards, and the fact that we had a lot, and I think the trustees had to make some hard decisions here, but we really appreciate that our residents are willing to give their time and their expertise to serve on these boards.
Yes.
So we do have the 4 before you. So we are recommending that Nicholas McCoy serve as the regular member for the Orange Township Board of Zoning Appeals. That is a 5-year term for the regular term. We are recommending that Chris Wellington be reappointed to an alternate term for the Board of Zoning Appeals. That is a 2-year term as an alternate, so that will go through 2026. Dennis McNulty is set to be reappointed as a regular member to the Zoning Commission. That is a 5-year term for the regular term. And then Punitha Sundar, who was on the Board of Zoning Appeals, she was term limited, but then we have her as being appointed to the alternate position for the Zoning Commission, and that is a 2-year term. So 5-year terms for the full members, 2-year terms for the alternates.
Oh, that's great. And we did have extensive discussions about these in executive session, and I think we've made some good decisions.
And just so the community is aware, it is every year there are members that come off. So this is something that we're doing at the fall, late fall of every year. So if someone is still interested who was not selected this time, they can throw their name in the hat again next year.
And there, we have plenty of other volunteer opportunities too through our community volunteer board, so we can let them know of that if they don't already know, and just thankful that we have this much interest.
Yes, yeah.
And
very
people don't even
grateful.
have to wait until next year, because sometimes someone moves or something happens and they resign or whatever, and we can have people on file too, so, yeah. It's great.
Thank you to these appointees for your willingness to continue serving, and welcome to those who are potentially new to those boards.
Yes, yes. Should be some good choices. I make a motion to approve Resolution 24-366, appoint Nicholas McCoy as a regular member to the Orange Township Board of Zoning Appeals.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringo?
Yes.
Trustee Knapp?
Yes. I make a motion to approve Resolution 24-367, appoint Chris Wellington as an alternate member to the Orange Township Board of Zoning Appeals.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringo?
Yes.
Trustee Knapp?
Yes. I make a motion to approve Resolution 24-368, appoint Charles Dennis McNulty as a regular member to the Orange Township Zoning Commission.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringo?
Yes.
Trustee Knapp?
Yes. I make a motion to approve Resolution, I think 24, oh, 24. Resolution 24-369, appoint Punitha Sundar as an alternate member to the Orange Township Zoning Commission.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringo?
Yes.
Trustee Knapp?
Yes. Okay, next we have operations report. Mr. Bowers?
Thank you, Trustee Knapp. First things today for the Operations Department are a agreement for Glen Oak HOA for two digital speed limit signs. They'd like to take advantage of the program offered by the township. The second item is a REA for their engineer's office to help select those locations through the traffic engineer up there. And then the third item is related to House Bill 47 that was implemented last year. This is an emergency action plan through the Ohio Department of Health for the implementation of AEDs that are required in playing fields, gymnasiums, place where people gather for sporting, recreational activities, I think is the proper term. So Township, through our legal channels, would like to present this to the board as a recommendation for approval to keep us compliant with the ODH model plan there. And then the last thing on the agenda today is recommendation for the board to approve the estimated costs for our 2025 road improvements throughout the township. Not to be a broken record, but as usual, we have more roads that need repaired than funding is available. So after breaking that down and trying to get this in line with our budget, would like to recommend that for approval to the board.
Okay, are there any questions?
Can you, and I read the House bill in relation to the AEDs, but my understanding is that we need to put them at the parks, is that correct?
In certain parks, yes.
Okay.
It's, some of the terminology was vaguely worded, but through our legal counsel, they advised us on the proper steps to take, and they're reflected in the model plan.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
So, and it was my understanding they only need to technically be there when people are playing sports or doing activities, or, right? But I don't know how that would work because people would have to bring them.
Yeah, it's very it's very vague. I think maybe that's not the best term, but it's very broadly implemented, and it doesn't fit every practical application of where people may gather for recreational activities. Again, we've worked with Julie on this and kind of have a game plan going forward, and feel that we'll be very compliant with the policy that's in place.
Okay, good, great. And obviously, they're very useful, and they do save lives.
Can absolutely be very useful when you need them, and we'll look forward to being compliant.
Yeah, great.
And we budgeted to purchase some additional ones for next year.
Yeah, they range very, very widely. But yeah, we did budget to implement this for 2025.
Thank you.
Okay, I make a motion to approve Resolution 24-370, authorizing a township administrator execution of a request for engineering assistance with the Delaware County Engineers Office regarding digital speed limit signs requested by the Glen Oak HOA.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringel?
Yes.
Trustee Net?
Yes. I make a motion to approve Resolution 24-371, authorizing the Orange Township Board of Trustees to accept the contract agreement with the Glen Oak HOA regarding flashing speed limit sign.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringel?
Yes.
Trustee Net?
Yes. Okay, let's wait. Did I pass
13.
it? Is it 13?
Yeah.
Okay. I make a motion to approve Resolution 24-372, authorize, oh,
Oh, sorry.
did I jump?
This, oh, yeah, okay, no.
Is that the right one?
For no reason.
Oh, that's all right. Better safe than sorry. Resolution, I make a motion to approve Resolution 24-372, authorizing the adoption of the Ohio Department of Health Model Emergency Action Plan of the use of an automated external defibrillator, AED.
Second?
Defibrillator.
Roll call. Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringel?
Yes.
Trustee Net?
Yes. Okay, I make a motion to approve Resolution 24-373, authorizing execution of the Delaware County Engineers 2025 Orange Township Road Improvement Estimates Agreement.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringel?
Yes.
Trustee Net?
Yes. Okay, next we have the last one, yeah, we have the fire report, chief.
Good afternoon. So I have on for you today is the appointments for our volunteer firefighters dependent fund, the VFDF fund, which is for, it says volunteer, however, it's anything for firefighters who do not fall under the OPNF, which are our part-time firefighters. So we are required to have a board that if we did have, unfortunately have an incident where a part-time firefighter perished, this board would meet to determine what, if it was lost due on duty, and make recommendations to the for insurance and stuff. So it's a requirement according to ORC, so that's what we're doing today. It's required to have 2 individuals from administrative, 2 firefighters, and 1 person that's from a resident of the community. So,
That's what it is on there.
yep, that's why I leave us on there. So we'd have Michelle as the chair, Mike Kremitzer as secretary, and Chief Miller and Lieutenant Baker as our 2 firefighter reps, and then, of course, Leah as our resident. And then the second thing I have is accept donation. The Park Village residents, they provided 3, like for each unit, Kroger gift card worth $300, so a total of $900 for the firefighters to spend for the holiday.
Yeah, that's great.
That's really nice of them.
They do that every year, don't they?
Yes.
That's so nice.
Remind me where Park Place is? Which?
Right behind, isn't it behind the fire
community
station?
right behind.
Yeah,
That's great. Thank you to those residents.
yeah, thank you. Are there any questions? Okay, make a motion to approve Resolution 24-374, appointments to the Volunteer Firefighters Dependent Fund, VFDF Board.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringel?
Yes.
Trustee Net?
Yes. Can I make a motion to approve Resolution 24-375, acknowledge and accept donation?
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringel?
Yes.
Trustee Knapp?
Yes.
Thank you, Board.
Thank you. And next, we have the fiscal office report.
Good
Ms.
afternoon.
Patton?
Good afternoon, trustees. November is closed. We ended the month at $31,823,224. Of that, the general fund balance was $11,927,685. Roads closed at $2,805,788. The fire fund ended the month at $9,002,532. And the parks fund, $4,738,399. And the other miscellaneous funds ended with a total of $3,348,882. All bank accounts and balances have been reconciled. The second item would be our 2025 blankets and purchase orders, so we can get the books opened and moving as quickly as possible. You guys approved the budget appropriations for 2025, so the second portion of that would be our BCs and purchase orders. Those are the two items. Also, a quick item, just to remind everybody, the 20th, Friday, would be our stop spending. Obviously, if there's an emergency, please contact Mr. Toby in the fiscal department, and he will make arrangements for that. And that's all we have for fiscal today.
Great.
Any questions?
Can I just see what you were reading off of?
Sure,
Are
you
reading
can
off
have that,
page
yeah.
real quick?
yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right.
Yeah, you can
Awesome.
keep that if you want.
Is it, no, I just want to make
Okay.
sure it matches, because, yeah, all right. Okay, any questions?
Nope.
Okay, make a motion to approve Resolution 24-376, review of the November bank reconciliation financial reports.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringel?
Yes.
Trustee Knapp?
Yes. Make a motion to approve Resolution 24-377, approval of 2025 blanket certificates and purchase orders.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringel?
Yes.
Trustee Knapp?
Yes.
Thank you, Board.
Thank you. Okay. And next, we have the administration report. Ms. Bonnie?
Yes, thank you. I have 4 items under the administration, or I'm sorry, 5 items under the administration report. The first item is in regards to a Veterans Memorial Endowment Fund that we would like to create through the Delaware County Foundation. We had one in the past, and not an endowment fund, but just kind of like our community fund that we have that people can donate for our events. This one would be specifically for the Veterans Memorial, that it can go in regards to capital improvements and other maintenance or operations of some sorts. We did recently receive a very kind donation for the capital side of things that we would like to have in this endowment fund to get this started, and so we just need to take board action for you all to approve the agreement and get it up and running. The second item is the master agreement to provide mutual aid for our neighbors. So this has been an ongoing project for quite some time, given, unfortunately, how our tornadoes have been increasing in this area. With the last tornado that happened, the significant one in March, Orange Township was able to provide mutual aid to our neighbors as they had a lot more damage than we did. Seeing that this could be a reoccurring thing in our future, and just to have any supportive aid for really anything. I think if this was initially designed for natural disasters, but if a community needs additional assistance for whatever reason, that we have an agreement in front of you today that all the townships in Delaware County are asking for their trustees to approve. I can keep going. The third item, the Buckeye Innovation, that is our website host. So that is their annual fees in addition to their support fees, as we are trying to still modify some of the website pages. One of the more recent projects of ours is that we're doing a business welcome page. So having the economic development tools and what you need for zoning, and just a general guide for them when they enter our community. And then the fourth item is the Community Volunteer Board appointment. So we do have an opening on the executive committee. We have two openings. We would like to reappoint Chrissy Hagan as a member of our Community Volunteer Board, and then we would ask a new member, Amy Polakowski, to be involved with our executive committee. Amy is the owner of the Wits here in Lewis Center, and she's also the chair of the Lewis Center Business Association Community.
Business Connect.
Connect.
Sorry, Lewis Center Business Connect. So having that tie with our Community Volunteer Board, I think will really enhance our events moving forward. So then the last item, which was an additional thing that we added to this agenda, was to approve the agreement with Nationwide Hotel and Conference Center. Nationwide has graciously offered their event center for our business appreciation event. They also are going to be providing the food and beverages for the breakfast at a maximum capacity of 140. So not only are they providing all this at no cost to the township, but we're also able to have a bigger event than we've ever had before.
Wow.
So we're excited about that
That's
partnership.
very exciting.
Yeah.
Did they volunteer that, or did someone seek that out?
I'm going to give some props to Val and Sydney for this. They offered to tour, and we've suggested that we have an event, and that they wanted to be a sponsorship. And I don't think we were expecting this kind of an offer, but we're really glad to have it.
Yeah,
so.
that's very generous.
They're in the process of renovating their space. Chief and I were able to tour with, and Chief AJ as well. And they're renovating their space, so we were under the impression that they were going to allow us to do it next year to kind of show off the new space, but then they graciously offered to donate it this year as well. So we were floored when they offered to us. That was very exciting.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Very generous. Yeah, they've been here for a really long
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, I think it helps us, it helps them. I think
Yeah.
Yeah.
it'll be a good event.
Yeah, that's exciting. What day is that on?
It's February 11th. I believe it's a
Thank you.
Tuesday. Yeah, at 7:30 in the morning. And invitations will go out to our businesses. We've asked this year specifically that we're targeting the businesses that are affected, that are closer to along 23. Sydney was able to work with our fire prevention department and making sure that we have an accurate list of addresses and that kind of stuff so that we can hopefully get some great attendance. Our featured speaker will be ODOT District 6 to come and share with our businesses the 23 Connect information, which they have obviously done lots of open houses, but we're going to really try and force them all to be in the same room. So we're excited for that. As far as the CVB goes, we're excited about Chrissy re-upping and then Amy joining us. JD Hartwell has been a part of the board for 6 years, I think we decided. And so he's stepping down. So we just wanted to thank him for his service to the township and for all the years that he's been a part of that. So we were very grateful for his time and service in the community, and told him he's allowed to attend the meetings anytime that he wants because they're open meetings. So.
Yeah, and Mike and I were at the Township Association, Delaware County Township Association meeting where they discussed the shared agreement. And it
The
was
mutual
really,
aid.
Yeah,
Mhm.
mutual aid, yeah, it was really a good information to have, so. Chris Betts was there to give a presentation.
Oh, good.
Okay, are there any questions or more comments? No. Okay. Can make a motion to approve Resolution 24-381, appointment of Amy Polakowski.
Oh, sorry.
Am I
Need
in
to
the
go
wrong
back to
one?
page
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, page 20.
Jumped ahead. Val did such a good job with the tabs, I just jumped ahead. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, hold on. There we go. Okay, I make a motion to approve Resolution 24-378, approve Orange Township Veterans Memorial Endowment.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringo?
Yes.
Trustee Net?
Yes. I make a motion to approve Resolution 24-379, approve master agreement to provide mutual aid and/or shared use between various Delaware County political subdivisions.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringo?
Yes.
Trustee Net?
Yes. Okay, now I'm gonna jump.
While we're flipping
Now I'm-
pages, thank you to our very generous donor to the Veterans Memorial Fund.
Yeah, how much was it? Are we allowed to say?
Oh, I think it's like 10,000.
Is it anonymous donor?
No, there was a name.
Kirkwood.
Yeah, Kirkwood Memorial Fund.
Yes.
Oh, really? Oh, That's very nice.
I'll get more information on
Yes.
that
So
once
we'll-
when it's the funds established, and then we can.
Oh, that's, that's really good news.
When do we receive it?
It's not gonna come through us, it'll go through the.
It'll go straight.
Then, that's great. I make a motion to approve Resolution 24-380, authorizing the adoption and execution of a support agreement with Buckeye Innovation and issuance of purchase order in the amount of $22,450.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Phelps?
Yes.
Trustee Ringle?
Yes.
Trustee Knapp?
Yes. Okay, now, make a motion to approve Resolution 24-381, appointment of Amy Pawlikowski as a member of the Community Volunteer Board.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Phelps?
Yes.
Trustee Ringle?
Yes.
Trustee Knapp?
Yes. I make a motion to approve Resolution 24-382, appointment of Chrissy Hagan as a member of the Community Volunteer Board.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Phelps?
Yes.
Trustee Ringle?
Yes.
Trustee Knapp?
Yes. I make a motion to approve Resolution 24-383, approve agreement with Nationwide Hotel and Conference Center.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Phelps?
Yes.
Trustee Ringle?
Yes.
Trustee Knapp?
Yes. Okay, we have no old business and no new business. Right, I just want to thank everyone for a great year. 2024 has been awesome, and I guess this is our last meeting of the year barring any emergencies, so I just want to thank everybody for a great year. It's been good. Okay, make a motion to approve Resolution 24-384, meeting adjournment.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Phelps?
Yes.
Trustee Ringle?
Yes.
Trustee Knapp?
Yes. Meeting adjourned.